Hello everyone. So I actually have two things I want to do today. One of them is a channel announcement. You see, oops, I'm doing window crew this year again for my work. So starting the 19th till it's over with, my schedule will be changing. So my video upload schedule will be changing too. Because Mondays I have to be at work by 2. So I may be after Heathen Haven recording a video and posting it before I go to work. And as for the rest of the week, because I have to be there by 2 on Wednesday, and yeah, that sucks, but I'm off Saturday at least. So either the videos will go up or they won't. I apologize if I can't get them up in time or if they're a day or so late. It's just going to be like that for about 3 or so weeks, but yeah, you do what you have to do when you need income. And the other thing I'm going to be doing today, because I was asked to post a few more crafty little things, is I'm actually going to do a quick how to do your own glitter glue at home. Mind you, as soon as you make it, you have to hopefully use it all, or let's have a container where you can seal it in, or put it back in the bottle. But because I use one bottle for 4 little things, I don't have that option. So I get little plastic containers like this, which you can seal. I don't know how long it will last in it. I haven't tested it. I might test it today. Glitter. We have a bunch of this that we're trying to go through before buying huge bags of it again. Because somebody was on a glitter buying spree when it was all on sale. So we have the fashion glitter, which works just as well as any other glitter. The easiest thing to do is either take off the lid, but it's not wanting me to. Pour some of it. And you don't need expensive Elmer's glue or anything like that. You can do like what I'm doing here, which is Dollar Tree glue, which comes in 2 packs, and use it. As long as it's just the white glue and it dries clear. You take some of the glitter, and you pour your desired amount in it. And you can add more as you go, as you stir it up. But when it dries up, you can go grab me one of the reefs. When it dries up, it will come out to glitter that won't come off of your project. Granted, you have to wait for the glue to dry, which sometimes can take 10 to 15 minutes or less or more depending on the glue you're using. And like you've seen with these ones, well, I have glitter from the other stuff on my hand, but it doesn't come off. It doesn't flake off when you hit it. Well, it does in chunks, and it looks a lot better and easier coated, and you don't get glitter everywhere. So doing with white, you may not see a lot of glitter, but this is white for spirit, so. And there's different types of glitter you can mix in. I'll open my Avengers lunchbox of glitter. I also have another white glitter that has pink in it, though. And my black opened up. Oops. Yes, I have black glitter. With a faulty lid. You can get like packets of glitter like this that work well too. I was just double checking to see if I had any more type of white glitter, but I don't. I may just add a little bit of the pink white into it, just to give it a little bit of color. But sometimes you don't need too much glitter, or depending on how you are, you may need a ton. If you're Soren, you need all the glitter you want. They are obsessed with glitter. So now it has a fun little rainbow cut tint to it. I don't know how well that's going to turn out because my camera right now is showing me black and white again. Though it shows up in color when I post a video. Upside, huh? And you just take a paintbrush. I got a cheapy one. that I use, and you do wash it off with water, and you can do it thoroughly to make sure that it comes off, and you take it and just as if you're putting on a layer of paint. And if you notice, this was one of the ones I was working on last night while on the chat with with the Hellbound Heathen. If you were watching that, a few of you were, because I know a few of you who comment on this were. But with the whole upload changing, I'm not going to try to change my the stuff that I upload, because, well, I try to keep steady pace of certain things. I try to make sure it all stays relevant. I try to do as much crafts as I can, and I will be doing more crafts to post up, I promise. Even with the idea of us starting an online store, I will still show people how to make their own for cheap if they can't afford to buy something from me or Soren for like $10. So, because sometimes making it yourself is a lot more fun than going out and buying it. I will fully admit that one. But I was also asked a question last night, where do I get my materials for this? I am so not going to lie. I go to the Dollar Tree. Because one, I'm a witch on a budget, and they have a lot of good craft ideas there. I tend to buy either the hard foam rounds that they have, which you want to check them all out before you buy. And the twine, though, I bought at a store that we have down here called Harbor Freight. And pretty good prices. I spent like $2 a roll, so. And I bought like 7 rolls and a set of headphones, and I only spent $20. So, not a bad go. Just remember, after you get the glue on it, if you're going to hang it somewhere to dry, wait to do the back, because if you hang it against the wall, you might get glitter on the wall. But it's glitter glue, so it washes off easily. Off your hands, off your table, off your workspace, off your wall. I've obviously put glitter on the wall before. If I have to tell you to wash it off the wall. All this is quick and easy to do, and if you have the kidlings, which my sister just had her baby about 10 hours ago, so I'm officially have a bouncing baby niece. So, yay, little baby Sophie's in this world, and no longer just a bump in her mommy's tummy. So that's another fun announcement today. My niece was born. Woohoo! I'm an aunt again. Even though I've been an aunt. But if you notice, I'm going to be doing both sides of this. But that's also because where I'm hanging it, it has the ability to dry that way. Getting it on the star portion itself is a little bit more trickier. Because it's just single braided rope. It's kind of like when you're trying to paint it, it's a little tricky. Do your best. It doesn't have to all be covered. I mean, I try because, well, I'm that dork and I like everything shiny. But these are simple and fun to make. Like I said, you can craft them with kids. You don't have to use the star in the center. You can always you can make elements, or you can make other fun things. We're going to pick up more, and I'm going to be a dork and try to do the Triforce in it. Or I'm not going to attempt Odin's triangles, because that's just going to be a disaster on my end and me swearing the entire time. And we all know this to be very, very true. But you can also make small dream catchers. Well, this If they're this big, they'll be considered large, but Soren's going to be working on doing that, and if they show me how to do it, I can show everybody else how to do dream catchers. Again, like I said, this material is very easy to find and get a hold of. You can find some of the twine wrapping at Dollar Tree as well. They also have fun color ones. I picked up green, so one of my things is half covered in green twine, but you may need to buy more than one round of it. If you are getting it from the Dollar Tree, you might have to buy like 3 or 4. They don't come in the bundles of 400 feet. They're more of 120 feet. And if you do tight wraps like I did on this, you're going to need much, much more than just 120 feet of twine, especially if you want to do multiples. I did 7 of these, and I had bought 7 rounds of the 400-foot twine, and I used all but 3 3/4 of the twine I had. So I had 3 rolls left over from the 7 I bought. So about 2 of these take up about 1.5 rolls, I would say. And yeah, messy conglomerate glue gluck. But that's just how you can make glitter glue and paint it onto certain things. And I'm going to test out this glitter glue by actually putting a lid on it and seeing how well it stores, and I'll let you know. But with that does a quick little craft video, and hopefully it makes up for the fact that I missed a video this week. I'm sorry. But catch me later on tonight on Heathen Haven, 7 o'clock Pacific time, I think I'm on. So I'll be on, and I'll be on with Hellbound Heathen and the Mad Witch. So have a good night. Oh, well, good day, and blessed be.